What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be covering just two simple things in today's video. But firstly, and most importantly, sort of the overarching aspect of this video is going to be how to spy on your competition if you own an e-commerce brand, right? If you're in the e-commerce space at all, this video is going to be perfect for you because, like I said, we're going to be covering exactly how to find out what ads your competitors are using right now, what creatives they're using, what ad copy they're testing out, a million other things. And I'm going to show you how to do this on two different platforms, Facebook as well as TikTok. Hope you guys like the new agency sign in the background. I'm actually going to be moving to a new apartment with my girlfriend by the beginning of April, mid-April. So we'll be in a bit of a different office setup in the next few months, probably in the next video, knowing that I'm uploading these usually once a month at this point because we're just so busy. But regardless, let's hop on into the video and I'll see you guys into the computer. Now we're on to what's called the Facebook ad library. If you go ahead and search this up, this is obviously native to Facebook. You can go ahead and find this on Google. Anyone can access this. It's totally free, but there's a lot of different things that you can do within the ad library. And it's really cool, really useful in terms of, like I said, finding what ads people are using, what content, what ad copy, and a ton of different things as well. So let's go ahead and start things off, guys. If you go ahead and just search up the Facebook ad library or the Meta ad library as things are now, what's going to happen is it's going to bring you to this page. It's going to look something like this. It's going to have your default country here and ad category. Now, you obviously can go ahead and look by your individual country, right, and find out what ads are being ran here. But just to be safe, I think the best thing to do, guys, is always just switch this to all countries and then ad category. So Facebook sort of categorizes their ads by two different ad categories, right? And there's actually a few other ones, but listed here, they're all sort of listed into two different sections, right? And that's going to be all ads, every single ad that there can be, and then just issues, elections, or political types of advertisements. So obviously we're going to go ahead and switch to all ads here. It's going to actually sort of reload the page if you guys don't notice that. And then two things here. You're going to notice it says you can search by keyword or search by advertiser. This is really cool and really important because it actually has a ton of benefits in terms of what you're looking for and what you can actually find within the ads manager. So if I wanted to just go ahead and search up any keyword here, have skin scrub if we're working with a few skincare brands. You can see if I just search up skin, right, it's going to give us a few more examples of advertisers, but it's going to give us generally just a few that Facebook chooses, and you can go ahead and click on them and see all of the different ads that an individual brand is running, right? So Kylie Skin, you can see they're running upwards of 110 individual ads. They're definitely spending quite a large budget. I would say, upwards of probably 6 figures a month on advertising. And then what's really cool here, guys, is you can see all of the individual ads that they're running, the creatives, right? The videos, right? You can see what sales they have going on. So this is awesome, right? And just like as a tip, as a consumer, I do this all the time, which is funny because, during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, any sale, Christmas, whatever, if you're, you have your favorite brands and maybe you didn't get their email or you haven't seen what sale they have going on particularly, you can go ahead and search up in the ad library, their brand, find out exactly what ads they're running, find their best sale, and just go ahead and use the code that way. Something really cool as a consumer. But this is really awesome from an advertiser's perspective or a brand owner's perspective because you can see exactly what these bigger brands are doing in terms of what type of content are they using, right? Some not necessarily user generated content here, but obviously having the models and the products in the same video, you can see how they're actually highlighting in terms of having text on these videos. You can see 9:16, sort of like a story ad where it's just like a GIF, right? Really no music behind it or no audio at all. So this gives us a lot of insights, right? You can see all the different ad copy that they're using, as well as, guys, you can click on the links and see where these individual ads are being linked to, right? So are these people linking their advertisements to a collection page? Is it coming to the product page for these individual products, right? And this is really cool because not only can you find individual brands, you can literally search any brand. Okay, guys, my apologies. So the video just cut out. But anyways, as I was saying, right, if you search up any keyword cosmetics, you can go ahead and search them up and it'll show you not only literally all of the ads, right? So you want to actually end up narrowing this down by country or, different things like that. If you wanted to search up, skincare as an example, right? Search this keyword and Facebook is going to do the exact same thing. It's going to show you all of the different advertisements across that individual keyword. It's really cool because it allows you to find different ads and different brands that are running ads within your niche, right? So it's going to allow you to find different competitors, different brands that you maybe want to reach out to. There's so much possibility within using the Facebook ad library. So in the next parts of this video, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into the TikTok Creative Center and how we can go ahead and utilize this to spy on our competition as well. Okay, guys, now we are into the world of the TikTok Creative Center. This is really, really cool. Again, another native tool to TikTok that, as TikTok continues to grow and compete with Facebook on the advertising side, whether it's going to be e-commerce or as a platform as a whole on social media, they're continuing to give us as advertisers and brand owners and just users on the platform so many more tools in terms of interacting, finding out what's working, what's not working, and what's going to allow us to get to that next level organically, but as well as through paid traffic. So guys, like I said, the TikTok Creative Center is a native tool to TikTok, but there's a lot to dive into and there's a lot of insights we can get from this tool and platform as well. So without further ado, let's dive in. The first section we're going to be looking at, guys, is the inspiration section. So this is where you can look at trend discovery, top ads, and showcases of viral TikTok. So right away under songs, you can go ahead and search and look at like top songs by individual country, which is really cool. And you can search by top title and artist under the last 7 and last 30 days. So obviously on TikTok, the audio is one of the most important aspects to going viral and just like using the platform in general. So this is really cool because it's going to give you the ability to look at the top popular songs basically over the last 7 days, last 30 days. And so you can kind of keep your finger on a pulse in terms of what sort of music and what songs that you should be playing. When you click on them as well, it's going to show you the popularity over time and similar ready to use music. Now, what does this mean, guys? Ready to use music. So ready to use means that it's copyright free, right? You can use this on an advertisement, which is awesome. And then which leads me to the next part. You can actually click on this and it'll take you to see similar videos that people are using with this content to create TikToks, right? This is the one, the gritty dance, right? This is a pretty funny viral TikTok at the moment that can be used definitely for your brand. So again, guys, I apologize if there's any lag at the moment on this platform. When we go ahead and look back into the inspirations tag that was just under songs, right? You can do the exact same thing under hashtags as well. So look up hashtags popularity by country as well as by industry. So as TikTok continues to expand their interest targeting, there's going to be more here for you to look at as well. You can search by hashtag. This is going to be a little bit more. So they give you by yesterday, last 30 days, and last 120 days. So really cool. You can see how important, how viral the gym TikTok has been. You can see it's blown up recently as we've gone into the new year, which would make sense, right? Basically, as you lead into January 1st, 2022, the spike in people going to the gym started happening, which makes sense, right? So in terms of trends, this is really, really important. And then finally, guys, you can look at TikToks, right? So these are going to be the viral TikToks that are going now. They may not give you a good insight in terms of what you can do for your brand, but these are overall just viral TikToks. You can get a sense as to how people are interacting on this platform because it's very, very different to any platform that you're probably used to using. Now, moving on here, guys, is going to be the top ads section in the TikTok Creative Center. This is going to be super important if you own an e-commerce brand, you're an advertiser of any sort within e-commerce or literally any area at this point in time, because I think TikTok is just going to become one of the new social media platforms as they already are. But this is going to allow you to look up by region, reach, engagement, video view rate, right? So the 6-second view rate. So how many views within that first second has the video got. You can look up by industry and you can look up by campaign objective, which is really cool. So like if you own an app, like, you're trying to get downloads for an app, you can look up by app installs, lead generation, right? So maybe you own B2B business, something like that, reach, traffic, video views, a ton of different things. And then as well as others, right? So you can look up like uploaded using the creative toolkit, just all these different things, duration. And then you can actually search up ads by keywords here. So if I wanted to look up cosmetics again, because like TikTok is very, like I said, you can search up keywords again. I'm so sorry for the video keep cutting out, but this is awesome, right? I mean,
watch as the new MaxStack mask, the brand new MaxStack mask.
You're not sure what ads to run as a brand owner, and this is available as a tool. What more do I need to say, right? This is so huge because not only can you search up things by keywords, you can search up again by all these different variables that is going to allow you to find out exactly what are the best performing ads within your niche. So there's really not going to be an excuse in terms of, okay, what sort of content should we be creating on TikTok? How can we create it? What can we replicate? TikTok is giving you the exact tools to actually go ahead and find the best performing ads in the auction house and basically allow you to create them. And this is going to be endless, right? So you can continue to search up multiple different keywords and again, do a ton of different things, right? And then finally, guys, is showcase, right? So again, this is going to be the sort of best ads that are performing really well, that TikTok has gone ahead and basically verified that if you're running ads on TikTok, they basically ask you, hey, this ad's performing extremely well. Are you okay if we go ahead and add this as a showcase? And it'll pop up in the top ad section as well. It's really useful because again, guys, it's going to allow you to find what are the best performing videos, not only organically, but as from an advertising perspective. And what can you guys do to recreate this? It's going to be quite simple, guys. Just watching these videos.
Stop. What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name.
Come on. This is, I think, more than what we need. These tools are amazing. So without further ado, guys, let's move on to the next part of the video, which is going to be insights. And the next part of this tool, there's just going to be best practices here, guys. So like what you should be doing, added a CTA, right? So adding a clear call to action indicates a 152% lift in conversion compared to videos that don't have one. Okay, I don't even need to explain that anymore. So very, very cool to look at, guys, as well as tutorials where there's going to give you like behind the camera, just things you can do. Again, these are quite recent and they're actually just giving you like tutorials on like how to do transitions and little things like that when actually filming TikToks, news and updates on the back end, and just things of what they're doing on the business side. Tools, again, TikTok has their own native video editor where you guys can use on your desktop, which is awesome. So if you're into video editing, you need to make TikTok videos, you can do this within the TikTok editor on your computer instead of doing it on your phone. It's going to obviously speed up productivity so much, which is cool. And then they have video templates as well, so really allowing you to kind of skip that creative process as much as you possibly can. I know creating videos on TikTok is quite a hassle, which leads me into the next part, right? Especially if you're advertising on TikTok, like we just mentioned, you need to be using audio that is not copyrighted. And TikTok is great enough to actually provide us with a complete audio library of songs and little viral sounds that we can use without having to worry that we're going to get copyrighted or any strikes or have ads disabled, whatever. This is so important, especially on this platform. So having the ability to look at an audio library of what we can use is so important as well. And then finally, guys, they have the what's next tab in terms of, you know, what's going to be coming up on the business side of TikTok. Again, I think this is awesome because they just are giving that much more insight that Facebook has not given over these recent years. And again, just giving us more insights and eyes into what's happening in the future across all of the different divisions that TikTok is starting to become. So guys, let's go ahead and end this video off. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the computer and I'll see you guys to wrap this whole thing up. Okay guys, so this brings us to the end of the video, which I hope you enjoyed. And again, I hope it gives you a little bit of insight and some things that you may have not known prior to this video, how you can spy on your competition, get a bit of a better view as to what people are doing, not only from a consumer standpoint, right, finding those better sales like I mentioned, but having the ability to find out what are your competitors doing in terms of creative, what are they doing in terms of ad copy, their landing pages, so many different things it's going to allow you to gain insight on, as well as the TikTok Creative Center, an amazing tool provided by TikTok. I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of surface level video on how these platforms work and how you guys can get the most out of them. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. At the bottom, you know, link, like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.